Hello, everybody, and Happy New Year! This is the first Pick a Stack Wednesday of 2024. Yay! We're starting off with the Lemurian Saint Germain singing bell because it's glorious. This charges up me and you and the plants and the crystals and the cards and the wood and the earth. Everybody and everything. It's a glorious time to be alive. If you're new to Pick a Stack Wednesday, this is what we do here. We've got 3 decks here, 3 stacks. And your mission is to think of an idea, issue, or question pertaining to yourself, your loved ones, your community, or the world, and then choose a stack. And today's stack number 1 is the Star Dragons Oracle. That is Paolo Barbieri. Stack number 2 is the Self-Love Oracle. That is by Akal Pritam. And stack number 3 is the Elemental Oracle. And that is Stacy DeMarco. So all 3 decks are Oracle decks today. But you get a bonus card in each stack today from the Visionary Path Tarot by Lucy Delix. It's kind of a psychedelic deck, and I feel like my guides picked that deck because we are currently being hit with this amazing solar flare, solar storm, CME, whatever you want to call it. It's plasma energy from the sun. And I don't know about you, but I want to sleep during the day. I don't want to, but I'm staying awake at night. I feel kind of dizzy and woo-woo without doing anything. I can just be sitting on the couch doing nothing. And I'm like, oh, yeah. And if I close my eyes, it's even better. I was going to say worse, but it's not worse. I feel amazing. So anyway, we've got all these energies coming in. So if you're feeling weird, if you're feeling like you have body aches and pains, whenever these CMEs come in, I get a headache. I don't get headaches, but I can feel it in my temples. I can feel it. It's just, a lot of people are getting sick or have been in the last couple weeks, and that's part of this. What no longer serves you is being burned off. So your physical body, if you have a fever, guess what? Your body is burning stuff off that is not good for you. And if you have a headache, that's a constriction. That is also another way of getting rid of things that do not serve you. You might find that what you want to eat changes or has changed. Mine's changed a lot just in the last month. There's things that I used to love, and last night I went to the grocery store and I was like, yeah, I'm gonna get this. No, I don't even want it anymore. And I remember standing there and going, but I used to really like that. Nope, you're not gonna like it if you eat it. Okay, all right, we won't eat that. We'll eat something else. Times are changing and our bodies are changing. You need to go with it. Okay, go with the flow. Do not resist. If you resist, you make it harder on yourself. Don't do that. We want this to be easy, graceful, blissful. All right, I'll get off my soapbox. Not really, I'm still on it. All right, if you chose stack number 1, you are going to get a card from the Star Dragons deck. Stack number 1, the Star Dragons, is joined by this beautiful dragon. Isn't she beautiful? She's sitting there guarding. Heroes. That's the book. I got a new dragon mold yesterday, so I'll be making some new dragons now. I'm so excited. All right, Star Dragons, what do you have to tell us today? Okay. One of the things that I've noticed in the last, I don't know, month, 2 months, the messages are becoming more and more intense. They're really trying to hammer home their messages to us because a lot of people aren't paying attention. Like this one. Invention, burning with passion. I know we've received this one in the past. Apparently we didn't pay attention. There we go. Look at that. Burning with passion. A lot of us are receiving ideas on things that we can do or we need to do. We need to be paying attention to that. This is also card number 11. 11, the number of metaphysics, spirituality. The wisdom of the herald says, feel the fire of passion and vital energy arise from your core. Time to take action. If you were asking, oh, should I do this now? Yeah, here's your yes card. Time to burn with vitality. Allow your passions to rise to the surface as you prepare to embark on a new endeavor fueled by the deepest core of your being. Ooh. Let it burn bright and strong, just like the star. Undertake a new creative endeavor that fills you with passion and excitement. This must be something that exhilarates you to the core. This isn't the, oh, should I start doing this? No, this is, oh my God, I have this great idea. That kind of thing. Tackle that new project. Create something amazing. Dazzle the world with your masterful brilliance and shine your light with a vengeance as your vision comes to life. Shine your light with a vengeance, with passion. That means fire. That means excitement. This is what's coming for you. If it's not already here, this is what's coming for you. So I was going to say get ready, but you're already ready. Just know that it's coming. And you need to, especially because it's a new year, you need to tackle that. You need to run with it. You need to find so much passion and joy and happiness in doing this thing, in creating this thing. Okay? Call in the dragons if they resonate with you. Call in your angels and the archangels who work with the light. Call in your ancestors. Call in your spirit guides from the light. Call them all in. Thank you for this idea. Help me manifest it. For me, it's a tour bus, a charter, a coach bus. That's what I want to do. Bring it on. I want that bus sitting in my driveway. Just saying. Thank you, everybody, for helping me manifest that bus. Okay. This is really, really exciting and powerful. I mean, I hope you can feel the power coming from this. The star dragons want to bring you this exhilaration, this joy, this passion, whatever is inside of you that you need to share with the world. Okay? There's something there. You know it. What is it in your heart of hearts that you want to do? It's coming this year. Yeah, this is the power year. Burning with passion. Oh, yeah. Can you feel that? I mean, I can feel that. We're going to add a card from this Visionary Path deck. That one? Okay. The Wheel of Fortune. That is your affirmation, the Wheel of Fortune. So for some of you out there, whatever it is you're going to do with this burning passion, you're actually going to make money out of it. And the Wheel of Fortune says all good things are coming to you. But because you're doing this thing that's burning with passion, and because you're working with them out there, this is key, you guys. We aren't just 3D beings. We are part of a team, and the rest of our team is out there, and you got to call on them. The Wheel of Fortune isn't just, yeah, you're going to make money. This is, you got to work with them. You got to take the first step to manifest this, to call this in, and work with your guides out there. That's when everything happens. That's when the money, and it's not just money, it's the resources and the abundance. If you need people to help you, then you ask them, thank you for bringing me the right people that I need for this project. The ones that also burn with passion for this type of helping people. That's why when I talk about this bus that I want, I'm talking to them more than I'm talking here. Okay? Because they're the ones that are going to bring me the bus. It's not going to be, Joe Blow that walks in off the street necessarily, unless my guides sent him. So I talk to them. They're the ones that make it happen. Okay? That's when the Wheel of Fortune comes to fruition. Talk to them about manifesting what you have burning inside of you. And talk to them about everything else too. Everything. I can't find my keys. I always ask my son, Alex, can you help me find my fill in the blank, my glasses? And then all of a sudden, usually within a minute, something pops into my head and I'm like, yep, that's exactly where they are. Thank you. Thank you. Life gets so much easier. Life gets so much easier. And this Wheel of Fortune is here for you. Get in receive mode. Get your burning passion idea going and get in receive mode because it's there. All you have to do is say, yes, I'm worthy of receiving this. And then the Wheel of Fortune starts turning for you. And all of a sudden, your whole life changes. Just saying. This is a new year, baby. This is a new you. Stop thinking you're not worthy. Get in receive mode. Oh, wow. I'm loving that. I'm claiming number 1. But when I do pick a stack, I usually claim all 3. Absolutely. Why not? If you chose stack number 2, you get a card from the Self-Love Oracle. I won't put that right there. The Self-Love Oracle. All right, what do our stack 2 people need to know? First of all, your object is the selenite unicorn horn. Who doesn't need that? Selenite, absorb the negative energy. It's not for you to do. You don't need to sacrifice yourself, to be a martyr and absorb all the negative energy out there. I know people that do that. You're not doing it right. I'm sorry, you're not. That is not your job. Nobody on this planet has the job of absorbing negative energy and demons. Selenite is good for that. Trees are good for that. Mama Earth is good for that. We don't need to be doing that. Okay? Stop being a martyr. If you chose stack number 2, your card says resounding sound, throat chakra. Resounding sound. Beautiful mountains. There's a lovely being exhaling. Let's see what the book says about resounding sound. Card number 18. 18 is a 9. Give yourself permission to soak in love today. Give yourself permission to soak in love today. In your love and the divine universal love. Just by opening to this experience, setting an intention to vibrate with love, and following your heart through the day, you will be transformed and elevated. This day will hopefully inspire you to delve deep into this experience and continue to practice aligning yourself with the cosmic energy of prosperity. You deserve a beautiful experience today. You deserve a break from any bad habits and negative thoughts. That's why we have the selenite here. Absorb the negativity so we don't have to. Decide not to listen to any naysayers. Okay, here's my little story on that. Sunday and Monday was my holiday. And so I pushed my phone aside. I was not on my phone. I did not answer my phone. I didn't do anything. I literally pushed it aside. It was in a different room. It was so freeing and amazing, and it felt so good that I'm going to start doing that more often. That's that negative energy, low frequency energy. It's a habit. Pick up the phone. You know, when I'm watching a movie, a lot of times I'll pick up my phone and look something up from the movie, because I believe movies are not just entertainment. They're there to teach us. And so I look things up all the time. It's a habit. I watched a movie and I went to pick up my phone. I was like, oh my gosh, this really is a habit. Okay, I don't need to look that up. By tuning out lower vibes and choosing to align with the higher octave of the unified field, you will enjoy compassion, understanding, kindness, peace, harmony, joy, and lightness of being. It's true. Everything you send out and everything you receive can be altered by your thoughts and the vibration you choose to filter your life through. How many times are we with somebody and we both witness the same thing? We see it from different perspectives, and I might go, wow, that was really cool. And the other person goes, God, rah, 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 rah. Can't believe that happened. Our perspective affects us. So if I see that and I go, wow, look at that learning opportunity, I remove myself from that negativity. If this other person gets crabby about it, they're immersing themselves into that negativity. And we each have a choice, not just every day, but every moment. We're supposed to be the observer. I can observe something that's happening. I do not have to immerse myself in it. I get the choice. Do I want to feel that negative energy from that other person? No. So I'm just the observer. This card is not suggesting a foolish, naive openness. It is suggesting heart-centered honesty and a willingness to be your true self. You were created and are held together by a unified field of love. Love is at your center. Only your mind's stories can separate you from vibrating with love. Love is the answer to everything. It is. It's even the question. So immerse yourself in that. So today is about being front and center of your existence and aligning yourself with the cosmos and placing you in a mode that is receptive to the language of love, the vibration of wonderment, and the mood of celebration. Oh, that's so beautiful. And if you need, you can always score yourself some selenite in this form or another form. You can always wear it as jewelry, so that absorbs the negative energy instead of you. right? Or you can walk around with a singing bell or a smudge stick. By the way, it is the new year. If you need a new habit, make it be smudging often. Make it be smudging often. A lot of times people come in my shop and they talk about the things that are going on in their home. And I say, well, when was the last time you smudged? Yeah, if you have to think about it, it's been too long. Unless you can't remember if it was last Tuesday or last Thursday. But most people, they're either not smudging at all, or they're doing it like once a year, once every 2 years. Honey, that is not enough. All the things that are going on in the world, you should be smudging. Plus, sage not only cleanses the air metaphysically, it cleanses it physically. If you're sick or somebody's been sick in your home, you need to smudge with sage. It's antibacterial. Okay, so you get a bonus card from the Visionary Path Tarot. So we were just talking about this love, and your card is the Ace of Swords. Ace of Swords. This is a divine gift from the universe. This is change. This is truth. This is the universe bringing down a sword of power, a sword of truth. Truth is love. Love is truth. I love these cards. There's so much going on in these cards. I could literally stare at each card for an hour. But just know that this was talking about get in alignment with the feeling of love. This is your affirmation. They're bringing in the sword of love. Don't go there, you dirty minds. This is truth, okay? I'll do that. All right, I'm going to have some water. You know who you are, you dirty-minded people. And the rest of you are saying, what? It's all good. It's the first Pick a Stack Wednesday of the year. I'm feeling a little giddy today. Because I'm in alignment with love, baby. I'm wearing my rose quartz. I got Moldavite on. Ugh, good times. All right, if you chose stack number 3, you are going to get a card from the Elemental Oracle. And we are joined by, in stack number 3, we are joined by this beautiful smudging set. This is something created by Mike, our local veteran who makes all the crystal wood knots. It takes your smudging up to the next level because you've got this beautiful piece of wood with this abalone shell on it that it's an altar in itself. And today we chose the Unicorn Joe smudge stick in honor of my friend Joe, who, by the way, does not watch my videos, but that's okay. I love him anyway. All right, you turn over. Okay. That does not go in there. All right, let's see what our stack number 3 people need to know today. What do they need to know? Card number 40, which reduces to a 4. Building atoms. Wow, this is a really cool looking card. Building atoms. Look at that. We're in a boat on the water and we're collecting these balls of light with that gorgeous, I don't know, planet in the background. Let's see what the deck says, or the book says about 40. Everything is connected by the same building blocks of matter. You are electric and vibrating in motion. I don't know about you, but I'm more electric now than I was a year ago. This plasma energy coming in, like, literally makes me do this. Being stagnant in your beliefs and growth is unnatural. Building and changing is natural. There is room for infinite variety. Many ancient cultures suspected the world was made up of building blocks that couldn't be seen. While the elements of earth, air, fire, and water were part of their thinking, many also thought that even these formidable elements were constructed from something. The ancient Greek philosophers, Leucippus and his pupil Democritus, suggested around 450 AD that atoms existed. They were infinite and that there must be different kinds to reflect the object that was the end result. Indian and Islamic scholars also reported on the ideas of atoms, but it wasn't until the 16th and 17th centuries the notion became a serious field of study. The last 200 years, you didn't know you were getting a science lesson. The last 200 years have given us a clearer idea of what atoms are made up of. Each atom is composed of a nucleus and one or more electrons bound to the nucleus. The nucleus is made up of protons, or subatomic particles with a positive charge, and neutrons, subatomic particles with no net charge that are slightly bigger than protons. The boundaries of an atom are not well defined, so they are able to connect and vibrate. We can use a scanning, tunneling microscope to view surfaces at an atomic level. The idea that we are all connected or that everything is part of a whole is somehow borne out in quantum physics. It is not just some romantic ideal, but it is something solid. So, this is telling us we are all connected. We are all one. It's almost like I'm a nucleus, or I'm a proton, or I'm an electron. And so are you. And so is that person. And so is that person. You ever think about that? We talk about a nuclear family. Same thing. There's a nucleus. And there's beings that are associated with it, like electrons, like protons, like, right? Like, we are a microcosm in the macrocosm. So this is literally letting us know that we are like atoms. We are like parts of atoms. Whatever you want to call yourself or associate yourself with, we're all one. We're all little parts of a bigger part. So we have to remember that when we're nasty to another person, we're literally being nasty to ourselves, especially because you have to live with that the rest of your life. So if you're, I can see where this is going. If somebody wrongs you, you have a choice. You can seek revenge to try to hurt them back, which hurts you as well. Or you can just go, okay, you know what? That's just showing me a mirror. That's giving me the opportunity to learn a lesson. How should I react? How should I act? Should I act versus react? What should I do? If you can stop, take some deep breaths, remove yourself and become an observer, you'll see things from a whole different perspective. I get X's, a lot of X's. If an X whatever, it can even be an ex-coworker, X in a relationship. But if an X does something to hurt you intentionally, if you intentionally hurt them back, you have to live with that the rest of your life. You're hurting yourself. They're literally giving you an opportunity to be the better person. Somebody out there needs to hear that. Because, I run a metaphysical shop, and I can't tell you how many times people come in and ask me for advice on how to get back at somebody. And my advice is always, why do you want to do that? Because you're hurting and you want to lash back out. That's not the right thing to do. All right, can we have... All right. You get an affirmation card from the Visionary Path Tarot. And your affirmation card is the Hierophant. This is a message from the universe. This is major arcana. The Hierophant is often seen as like the father figure, the high religious figure, you know, like a pope type of person. But this is the high road. So whatever's going on, whatever I was just talking about with exes or whatever, this is take the high road, okay? What's the high road? What does that mean? It doesn't mean get stoned and forget about it. It means take the highest road possible that is good for you and everybody else. Maybe it means just going, okay, you know what? You did that. I see it. I don't need to retaliate. I don't need to even do anything about it. That's on you. Maybe this is where I go, you know what? Maybe we don't need to be friends anymore. Maybe I don't need to be in that job anymore. Maybe I don't need to be in that relationship anymore. It doesn't mean you're a coward and you're walking away because you're scared. It means you love yourself enough to not stay in that situation. Smudge. What happens when we smudge? We release things. We clear the air. We get rid of negative energy, that low frequency energy. We let go of those things that do not serve our highest and greatest good. And it can be a relationship. It can be a job. It could be a neighborhood. Maybe all your neighbors don't like you because your frequency is too high. Well, maybe you're there to show them what it's like to have high frequency, but do you need to stay there and be a martyr? No, you really don't. This means take that high road, okay? Whatever that means to you, whoever needs to hear this. There is somebody out there that, like, this is coming through so powerfully. Don't retaliate. Lift yourself up and go, I'm better than this. I deserve better than this. I'm not going to retaliate. I'm going to let go. I love you from afar. I have used that line so many times in the last 15 years. I love you. You're another human being on this planet. You're part of the Creator. You're part of the unified field of love. But that doesn't mean I need you directly in my life. Okay? Take the high road. That was stack number 3. If you needed to hear that, let me know. If you need a virtual hug, I'm sending you one. You are strong and powerful. You've got this, okay? And let me tell you, your life will be so much better on the other side of whatever you're going through. I was in a vicious cycle of bad relationships, and it's so much better on the other side. Once you love yourself, life gets so much more beautiful. That was stack number 3. Thank you, everybody, for joining me today for these powerful messages. Happy New Year. And I send you blessings of love, light, peace, joy, happiness, success, divine health, and all good things, because I know you are worthy and I know you deserve all good things. Namaste.